Okay.
Are
Are you ready?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Carl and I we went and saw Dominion today.
Yeah.
People are overhyping how bad it is.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's the Funhouse, back again with another Gachiakuta discussion video. We got Chapter 17 Claw Assault here, and let's just hop right into the overview. Chapter starts off with this awesome panel, and
It's for Biden.
Yes. Rudo is continuing his fight with Dreads, aka Jabberwonger, and Jabber is starting to actually lose. Rudo's punch gave him a bloody nose, and now he's just baffled that Rudo's decided to beat the shit out of him despite how cool his Jinky is, and then Rudo continues to use his absolutely lovely vulgarity against him to Jabber's dismay. And then they continue to fight. Jabber complains a little bit, rushes Rudo, and Rudo just continues to wipe the floor with him with some of the best art that we've been seen so far. Jabber proceeds to throw some rocks at Rudo, where some of them actually hit him, which was very surprising, and he tries to use a piece of rock as cover, but the Nazak part of the Hamsa sees him, and as Jabber says, it found me right away. And then Rudo clearly gets an awesome hit and completely destroys the floor with his obscene strength.
Hulk smash.
Yeah, absolutely Hulk smashes him. And he has beaten the ever-loving shit out of Jabber. And then they kind of face off, and the fight continues with Jabber zooming around, jumping from wall to ceiling to everything, with little like streams behind him to show how fast he is. And it just doesn't matter because Rudo just keeps getting these hits in because Rudo knows where Jabber is going to be and he's controlling his movements, so there's nothing that he can do. Jabber seems like he's down for the count. He goes a little bit cuckoo, but he's actually like happy that he's found somebody who can actually beat the crap out of him. We can clearly see how insane Jabber is. He tries to understand how Rudo's Jinky works, and it seems like he's found the secret, which allows him to make a judgment call, being that if he doesn't have any hostile intent, that the Jinky will not be able to see him. Then he stabs himself in the pursuit of making the Hamsa not recognize his hostile intent, merely him just lashing out of madness. And the chapter ends with honed madness paints over the power of thoughts. So, pretty crazy chapter. Liam, thoughts?
Beautiful.
Can I say it?
Yeah, you can say it.
Best chapter yet. I really like the art. It's just, the choreography is awesome, and you really feel how fast Jabber is going by like the fact that he's creating like fire rings. Like,
and like his face is being like distorted when he's coming towards the camera.
The distorted face is the icing on the cake, but I particularly like the sonic boom effects that they show, that he is actually creating a sonic boom with how fast he's going. And Rudo is unreasonably strong. They're all unreasonably strong, but Rudo specifically just caving in the floor when he punches Jabber is crazy. And I'm just interested in how one-sided this fight is. Obviously, it's probably going to change next chapter, but it's pretty insane. I wonder how Jabber will be afflicted with his poison. So obviously, it's going to make him insane, with madness. But do you think it'll kill him?
I couldn't even predict. It's we just don't know. I mean, I hope he lives. I hope he's a constant villain because he's pretty cool. But I really just can't tell.
Right. Yeah. And it's very interesting how the Hamsa has developed even further now, and that it needs to recognize hostility to allow Rudo to control it or determine where it's going to be, which is why he's not able to dodge the debris. So that's pretty cool. I guess that's a way to balance it and to where Jabber can actually do something.
Yeah.
Technically, the Nazak does have to see Jabber to control him and stop him, but like it's just so good at seeing him regardless of anything that Jabber couldn't do anything.
Wait,
So you know,
if someone shot Rudo with a gun, would he just take the shot? Like, would he just die?
he probably would just die.
Okay.
I can't imagine that the Hamsa would be able to do anything. Maybe he would stop him before he was able to shoot, but I don't know. But yeah, this chapter was awesome. It was kind of really just only Rudo and Jabber fighting. And I love the art, man. You know, it's so good. I can't say it
The
enough. The Hamsa
final
even
panel.
yeah, the final panel is dope.
Just,
The
whew.
the Hamsa itself also it feels a little bit more characterized, dare I say, in just, you know, the eye like having a sort of expression rather than just
Mhm.
being always open. Very cool, very funny. And I think
And it's still pointing,
yes, it's
just
still
like
pointing.
Rudo.
It's still pointing. It's still doing what Rudo does. It's so funny. I love it. I love every bit of it. It's awesome. And I love the choreo too. I think it's really high quality. And honestly, Jabber can take a hit.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he technically like was like lying down from exhaustion, but he ran around for quite a while after those punches, so that's pretty cool.
Good
Um,
endurance.
Overall, I think next chapter, I think that Rudo's gonna, you know, probably like almost get wally ooped, but I'm pretty sure that someone like Engine is gonna come and save him at the last minute. Or do you think that he might actually get captured?
Uh, I again, I, I can't tell. Like,
Yeah.
you really, there's nothing to know.
Yeah, not enough information at all. Overall, this chapter was mostly action, which I love, but there's really nothing to talk about other than what we've talked about already.
Yeah, it's especially when it's like this early. It's we don't know like how like because every story has like rhythm and like things happen after fights or during
Yes,
fights, and eventually the farther you get in the story, you know how it's gonna go.
I'll end it
I
off with
mean,
appreciating the line of honed madness paints over the power of thoughts, paints over the power of thoughts, power of thought being Rudo's, you know, creative like idea with the
mhm.
Hamsa and how it would work, and just Jabber's creative solution to the problem as well, honing madness, aka his poison. So overall, very cool. Can't wait to see how it works next chapter, and can't wait to see if Jabber actually just like I don't know murders Rudo.
Kills him. Manga over.
Exactly. Other than that, that's the chapter end, and we wish you all the best. Have a good one.
Best chapter yet.
Best chapter yet.